Hello and welcome to another edition of TechRadar Talks. I'm Gareth Beavis and this is
Mark Chaxfield.
And we're going to be talking about smartwatches today and their general place in the world, really. What's the point in them?
Yeah, so let's from the off, you're a big smartwatch fan, aren't you?
In theory, yes.
In theory, so you've had a lot of smartwatches into review. Smartwatch Eye into review. You've always got one on your wrist, as you've got one there. What do you think of the situation at the moment with smartwatches, and more about the app ecosystem?
Well, I think the thing right now that's got me is I was reading this morning about the Moto 360. Guy's trying to make it hack onto the iPhone 6, and it's just thinking, you know what? Why bother with that at all? You know, I like the idea that people try to make Android stuff work on iPhone just because you can, but there's no really compelling smartwatch out there that says to me, I've got this really great phone, but I really want this really great smartwatch to work with it as well. It's just, I don't see why people are bothering right now when the smartwatch is just not good enough.
So you think people that instead of trying to hack your Moto 360 onto your iPhone 6, they should just look for ones that are iPhone compatible and just not even bother the Moto 360? Is that?
I think for those people that want to do it, it's great. It's just that people look at it like, oh, that'll solve a really big problem. Because the thing is, right now, no one buys a smartphone thinking, oh, I'll do that because it's got this really great watch with it. You don't look at it and go, should I get Android or iPhone because the Apple Watch is good, or whether the new Urbane is anything to talk about. Yeah. They're both really sort of alpha beta products right now. You know, I've tried them all. Nothing really does anything. Like, this is the Garmin Fenix 3. It's a smartwatch because it does the notifications on there, but it's got a primary focus. You know, I used the Apple Watch for a couple of weeks, and I never thought if I left it behind, oh, I've left my Apple Watch behind. I can't do X, Y, Z. You know, with this, I can't. I go for a run. I'm like, oh crap, I haven't got a watch. You know, that's the difference really, and that's the problem with smartwatches right now. You know, they need to start being really compelling. The next wave needs to look really great, which some of them are, and do some really good things, and then you'll have a killer app, a killer reason to have one, and we can stop this cross-platform.
Do you think they should maybe trim down on things that they do? So instead of being an absolute killer smartwatch for everything, maybe like the Garmin and that, just go for fitness. Go for this. I know Apple tried to do that by saying this is the fitness version, this is the watch, but actually not much had changed other than the strap really. So do you think that's the way that manufacturers should look at it? Yeah,
and I think we shouldn't be too angry about the fact that manufacturers are trying different things right now, because they are just sort of throwing and seeing what sticks, because people don't really know what the point of a smartwatch is.
We saw that with Samsung originally, didn't we? How many smartwatches did they have out in the first year, 2 years?
And the Gear Live was the only one that people really got on board because it had the curved OLED thing, and all that was a fitness tracker. So yeah, I think absolutely they do need to focus down on what's good. I think the key thing with the smartwatch is it needs to be intuitive. It needs to work out, because it's on you all the time, it needs to work out exactly what you need to do at the right time. So it should learn when to take your heart rate. It should learn to give you information about saying, you know what, I've taken your heart rate this time over the last 2 weeks. I've noticed that you're getting fitter, or your heart rate's going down. So here are some ideas to help you with that. Just less intrusive, like Apple's knocking every hour to stand up.
Quantifying the data a bit more, making it actually intuitive to you rather than
exactly. So I think while Moto 360 on iPhone is a bit, we don't really need it. It's great to see people doing that, but it just shows that we need a lot more from smartwatches and people to start coming up with some really great ideas for them.
Great. So there you have it. If you've got a smartwatch, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you soon for another TechRadar Talks.